Hey y'all, so I'm back for episode 2 of BET Presents the Encore. The cliffhanger on the last episode, it left off with Aubrey confronting Keeley. And yes, y'all, I'm sorry, in the last episode, I was saying Kylie, I'm sorry. It's Keeley, I get it, thank you for the correction. For some reason, I always just lean towards Kylie. It's just easy for me to say. But Keeley was getting confronted by Aubrey about saying the word divisive. So Aubrey goes upstairs because she's pissed, and Keeley is telling the other ladies like why Aubrey is pissed at her, and Keeley doesn't feel any type of way about it. I mean, other girls there agree with her, and I agree with her too. It's a little divisive. Now Aubrey's saying it's unrealistic for 8 girls to just be singing all together on one album every song. Yes, but don't take that out on Keeley, okay? Take that on the producers. Like, they knew what they were doing. They know that this is not realistic. None of this is realistic. So now all the ladies are gathered in the living room to hear what Sita has to say, and apparently these women have 30 days to make an album. They're gonna be there together for 30 days. Whew, I hope the check's good. I really hope it's good. But now a messy element has been added. Sita tells the women that they're gonna choose one person to be the tiebreaker on decisions. And that person's gonna be called the Queen. Now see, why they gotta call that person the Queen? Can't they just call it a tiebreaker? Because people are gonna see it as Queen being the superior of the group and making all the decisions. And when you got 9 big egos in one house, that's just not gonna work. You already have the other ladies just looking at each other like. So the ladies are voting, and it's starting to look like Pam is gonna get most of the votes because people think that she's going to be very even-keeled, and no one wants to vote, I'm guessing, Aubrey and Keeley. Well, no one wants to vote Keeley at all. Honestly, if they could vote a girl out the house, I think Keeley would be the one leaving. Who would I vote for if I was in the house? I would vote for Shamari. She seems capable in the vocals as well as dancing, and I trust that she would be fair. The Queen isn't going to bring any type of structure. It's only going to bring drama. Carlos King knows what he's doing. So the vote right now is 2 for Aubrey, 1 for Fallon, 2 for Pamela, 1 for Felicia, and 1 for Keeley, because she voted for herself. So the 2 votes left, and Pamela gets the last 2 votes, so she's the Queen. Pam does not look happy about this. They really have some tacky ass crowns to go with that Queen moniker too. Lord, and Pam just looked like, what did I get myself into? So some interesting things for the ladies is they have to come together as a group and record an album. I'm assuming I'll give them 8 songs, like an 8-song album. You will perform songs from your album in a live show on your 29th day in the Music Mansion, and you must feature all of the members on the group on at least 3 of the songs they perform. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard. Have all 8 or 9 of them on 3 songs out of, what, 9 or 10? So it's the next day and all the ladies are in the studio with the producer and songwriter. So the ladies are gonna start going into the booth, and Nivea is up first. I don't know what she's singing, and she sound okay. She sound better than the last episode. So this song sounds like it's gonna have like a little island feel to it. The ladies look like they're doing great so far, or the producers are just editing it to make it look good. So it seems everyone has been in the booth except for 702 and Keeley. So now the 702 girls, I think her name is Irish, she's nervous, and she says she has not been in the booth for 6 to 7 years. Girl, I mean, y'all knew y'all was gonna come on this show. How come y'all didn't even like do some warm-ups or something? Let's see how she do. Ooh. Like, they can delete 702 off of this show. They really could, because they're going to hold the group back. I mean, they got 30 days. So the twins are very vocal about Irish in the booth, and she's trying to give direction. So she goes into the booth herself and gives some constructive criticism. She doesn't really like try to play her or be shady, but she's like, sing from your diaphragm, don't sing from your nose. And I mean, I know it can be a little embarrassing, someone younger than you trying to tell you how to sing, but it looked like she needs the guidance. So Lamisha is up next, and she having the same issue. The vocals are a little shaky. So Keeley goes into the booth right quick and gives I'll give it away. I'm not sure why she's all the way down there, but they still trying to figure out if she wants to be in the group or not. Like, I don't know. Like, they might need to do a process of elimination and maybe get Keeley out and get 702 girls out too. I will say though, I do like the 702 girls, but they really have to put their ego to the side and really accept the fact that they need some vocal training. Like, even while they're there, like, y'all have a vocal coach now, use them. Like, don't let these other girls play you on national TV. Okay, so this songwriter's name is Elijah. If anyone knows his Instagram handle, drop it in the comments, because I want to look at his profile. Now, wait a minute. I did not see this coming. So, Aubrey has her hand on Pamela's knee. Pamela's always know she's very careful with touching and feeling and stuff like that because she's been with a woman before, but God delivered her from that. I don't think Aubrey meant anything by it. But wow, I'm just really surprised. I mean, I thought Pam was married to a man, but I'm guessing she divorced him or whatever. But that was pretty awkward, very awkward. Everyone looks so uncomfortable. Child, not the I was saved by God and this is not me. That is just not what I roll with. Really, Pam? Lord, here we go. Yeah, so when Pam leaves the room, everyone's talking about how weird that is, and I'm kind of disappointed like Keeley. I'm like, first off, ain't nothing wrong with being a lesbian and being yourself and accepting your truth. And just to be presumptuous that Aubrey was like hitting on her by like just putting her hand on her knee, wow. I'm guessing her feeling the hand of a woman really kind of triggered some feeling that she had that made her uncomfortable. Lord, and how dare they say this right now with the BET logo and the pride colors. Like, too much. This is, oh God. So it's the next morning. We have Keeley, Nivea, and Lamisha, and they're still trying to figure out Keeley's role. Like, she's singing on the track, but she don't want to be a part of the group still. Like, baby girl, can we figure this out before we get into any more episodes? Side note, Nivea is just so chill. She really is. I think she's the most endearing person on this show. Keeley really does have it rough in this house, but I think people are annoyed in general with wishy-washiness. And I think that's what Keeley is exuding right now. Wishy-washiness. And it comes off really bad to the other women. So it's later in the evening, and one of the cherished twins is talking to Keeley. I thought they weren't fucking with each other, but apparently they're in a good space to talk. And they're talking about the weak links of the house 702. And they're talking about the dancing portion, and all the while they're talking, Lamisha is listening to them, ear hustling every word that they say. So after hearing Keeley and Twin 2 talk about her, Lamisha goes up to some of the other women, like she's upset now and she's crying, and I feel bad for her, but they're only speaking the truth, so it's really hard. But yeah, she's telling the other ladies what they said, such as they don't need to be here, they're out of their element, they can't sing, they can't dance, etc. I mean, if anything, it should fuel her to do better. Like, do something, like, while you're there. Don't drink no wine. Get with the vocal coach and work on those vocals. Because if you're worried about what those two say about you, just imagine what we are saying about you, Like, you're going to look crazy on TV not being able to sing and dance with this group. You're going to look crazy. And all for what? A check? Now, Shamari, I know you feel bad for the 702 girls in your confessional, but let's not forget in the last episode, you were tee-hee-heeing in the comments when they were singing. So, yeah, which is it? You gotta, tell them the truth. They don't sound good, so they gotta fix it. So after that exchange, the ladies feel like there needs to be a meeting that happens. So Pam gets her crown and lets all the ladies know that they need to have a talk. So Pam tells the ladies that some people are upset and we need to talk about it, and she opens the floor. Lamisha is like, fuck it, let's rip the Band-Aid off. I heard the twins talking about me, specifically the 702 girls, how they can't sing, how they're out of their element, how they're too old. And twin 1 or 2, I don't know, twin 2 is saying oh wait, I didn't say nothing. So maybe it was twin 1, but Y'all are a package deal. So I'm pretty sure y'all both were throwing shade 702's way. So twin one, I'm guessing that's Fallon. She's talking to Lamisha saying, hey, that was me. I probably said it, but I mean it in a way that I want all of us to look good. And I want you to be in your element and do something that you're good at. Now, unfortunately, Lamisha isn't good at singing or dancing, so I'm not sure what that's going to be. But Lamisha, I can already see on her face, she's like, this girl is younger than me. I've did way more than she has done. How dare she tells me what I need to do? So that's the thing. It's just really hard for me to side totally with Lamisha because it's not like twin one is lying, you know? Like, you're gonna look crazy on TV like you are now. And people like me who are just reviewing what they see, they're gonna tell the truth. I gotta say, Nivea really is all of us watching this show right now. So now Keeley is speaking up and she's saying the level of professionalism is terrible and everyone just starts laughing. I guess they don't take her seriously. She was still the one talking to Fallon about how terrible 702 was, so she gotta take some accountability too. She just can't say everybody was being unprofessional except her. Ooh, and as well as calling out the unprofessionalism, she calls out Pam for her homophobia and saying that as a bisexual woman, I didn't appreciate what you said. And in 2021, we should be beyond this. She's calling it out. Although in front of all the other women, I think was a bad idea. I think she could have talked to her in private about it. Okay, so Pam says she's not homophobic, but she is saying the Bible says a man shall not live with a man and a woman shall not live with a woman. Girl, you can cut it right there. You can just cut it right there. I wish the other ladies would speak up like Keeley at least. I mean, I know Keeley is bonkers, y'all, but I mean, she has a few points, a few. So she's trying to call Pam out. She's trying to like ask for backup, but no one really wants to back her up. She even tries to get Aubrey to jump in the conversation. Aubrey's like, girl, you better. Aubrey is silent. She said, I just came here to make music. That's it. That's it. So then Keeley says, you guys know I did not come here to participate in the group. Then Twin 2 is like, why did you come here then? Ooh, so Twin 2 is reading Keeley. Man, like, so what is your place? Like, because you're not in the group, you're not creative directing. Damn. And look, everyone else's face, they're just like, she's on an island by herself. I'm surprised she doesn't just leave. Wow, so they just cut to the next morning. Nothing. Like, after that read, they go to commercial, and next morning, Keeley's talking to Lamisha, and she feels unfazed by it, and I'm glad. Like, Keeley has tough skin. She can be red for filth and fine the next day. She said, you know what? I'm done answering questions. And she's here, and she's gonna finish it off. Mama want that check. So we see that Aubrey, I mean, I'm glad someone in the house is working and trying at least. Like, she makes a vision board. It looks like a cute idea. She lets the twins know, and they're all here for it. Oh, Aubrey in this confessional, Jesus. Like, I really do like her. I really do. Aubrey, I like you. Don't unfollow me on Twitter, please. It's just, maybe the surgery hasn't relaxed yet. I can only imagine what Alex is saying right now. I love how now everyone is doing creative director when it comes to talking about Keeley. Oh, I mean, Aubrey knows what she's talking about. She is laying it out. And she's like, the only thing she's seen Keeley do is walk around in pajamas with alcohol. So it's later in the evening, the ladies all gathered together. I don't know what Nivea is wearing. She's wearing some type of black spandex number with some tribal paper mache thing that looked like she made in her room. So as all the ladies are gathered, Aubrey has the floor to present her vision to the group. So it looks like everyone is feeling Aubrey's idea, and Aubrey's definitely taking Keeley's creative director title from her. Keeley's being very facetious with her reactions. Yeah, so now I'm really confused now, Keeley. Now at first I was a little in your corner, but now you're just like, oh, I'm just not in the group. I'm just watching y'all. I'm spectating. Yeah, why is she here? Because all I do is see her with alcohol and she chilling. Like, she wants to be there and not do anything. She thinks she came in, I think Carlos King made a contract with her. Like, you don't have to do anything, just start drama. Start drama and put a bullseye on your back, and we'll take care of the rest. Because it's really not fair to the other women who's actually doing work and singing and thinking of concepts while she's just like kikiing with everybody with alcohol. So now it seems all the ladies are in unison that Kylie needs to get the fuck out if she's not doing anything. Like if she's not creative directing or singing or dancing, she needs to get out. And Aubrey is telling her like it is. And why is Nivea having these reactions? Nivea, girl, what are you doing? Wow, Aubrey is definitely reading Keeley as Keeley sits there in her ugly outfit, twirling her glass of wine. Okay, so now everyone is feeling sorry for Keeley now that it's 8 women against her. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Now Twin One gets up and tries to defend her now when she just went in on her the other day. So which is it? Oh, this is hypocrisy at best. The reason why they were at y'all throats is because y'all were assholes when y'all came in. Now, Keeley is being an asshole and everyone collectively agrees. Everything Aubrey told her was the truth. This is some fake shit. So now everyone just magically changes their mind and they want to help Keeley because maybe she's hurting. So now Keeley and the twins are having a private moment and Keeley's confused like I am. Like you literally called her a bitch the other day and now you standing up for her? I really don't get it. But someone needs to take that wine glass out of Keeley's hand. Really, because a wine glass has not left her hand since I've been reviewing this episode. So then the episode ends with Keeley telling him, I should go home, right? Wow. So I'm looking at the preview for episode 3. More of the same. Arguing, train wreck, and confusion. And I will be there to review it. With that, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh man, what else can I say? Also, if you've been liking the t-shirts that I wear, I have a link below where you can purchase any of the t-shirts you've seen me in. Anywho, I will see y'all for the next video. Bye.